Well, here we go. Time to shake hands with controversy once again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is why I frankly cannot stand the FIFA series of video games, or really any sports video games for that matter. But for the purposes of this video, we will be talking about FIFA, and more importantly, football. That's soccer to my American viewers, all 3.5 of you. Yes, I know I have a devout paraplegic living in Houston, Texas that watches this channel, so that's why it's 3.5 and not 3 or 4. So anyway, like I've already alluded, the FIFA set of video games are video games in which you play football or soccer, and you'll play as football teams such as that English one, and that other English team, and that team that comes from Scotland, and the other. Anyway, let's just get on to why I don't particularly like these video games. Well, for a start, if you haven't guessed already, dear viewers, I'm not very sports-minded. I'm the type of chap who likes to sit on his ass for 21 hours a day and do absolutely nothing but scratching said ass and, of course, playing video games. I wasn't the child that went outside and called out for my friends like, "Oh, Horatio," or Nathaniel," or "Jefferson, come, let us take this piece of rubber and kick it around this big, large, green square area. Pitch, I think they call it a pitch." I wasn't that type of child, no. Instead, I'd be like, "Nathaniel, pull your trousers up, old bean. Come inside and let's get a game of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 going." And it's not just because I am physically inept, dear viewers. It's because I've never understood the point to football. I know, controversial, I know. Some would say, I don't understand the point of sitting on your ass and playing video games all day. So I suppose neither of us is going to win that argument. But, you know, football to me has all these other connotations like hooliganism and violence and people having arguments in the pub or some other drinking establishment or stabbing each other or beating up each other's wives or stealing each other's wives or divorcing your current partner and marrying each other's wives. No, that's not really what I think of when I think of football. I mostly think of people taking it too damn seriously and getting into fights and often killing each other, which unfortunately is something that's happened quite a lot. And I do have a problem with that kind of thing, but leading it back to why I don't like the FIFA video games. Yes, they let you play football. Yes, the graphics have got better over the years. Yes, the voice acting is, well, not really voice acting since it's supposed to be real-life people and real-life commentators. I think that's what they're called, the chaps that shout out during the football game like, "Oh, he just passed the ball to that bald fellow," and "Oh, he just kicked that other fellow in the nuts." I think they're commentators, those chaps. Kind of like what I do with video games. "Oh, look, Sonic the Hedgehog just gave Lara Croft a wedgie. Ha ha, that little blue rapscallion. Oh, now he's trying to cop a feel of Miss Croft. Sonic, I don't advise you." Oh, too late, Sonic. Now she's shooting you in the head. I can't say you don't deserve that, Sonic. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, football, why I don't like it. Oh yes, it's not that the video games don't look good, sound good, play good. I'm sure they do. But they're just so unrealistic. I mean, I'm used to hearing about all this violence in football and people hitting each other with glasses and smashing bottles with each other's heads. Now, I think that would be a far more entertaining FIFA game. Just picture it, the kind of FIFA game where, yes, you play the football match, but then afterwards our perspective changes to that of a football hooligan. And as we're leaving the stadium, pissed off that our team has lost, we are allowed to open a chest in which we find a weapon of some kind, like, well, we don't want this to be too realistic, so let's say it's a battle axe. So we find a battle axe in a chest and a sound effect plays just like in Zelda. You know, the or whatever the hell the sound effect is. And then we're allowed to take said battle axe and rampage through the stadium like Max Payne, taking down the opposing team that gets in our way as they try to attack us with Labradors and Rottweilers and Labradors mounted on top of Rottweilers. You know, I think that would make a much more entertaining video game experience. Would it be realistic? No, but I don't come to my video games for realism. I come for some escapism, some unadulterated violence. But to me, football has far too many connotations of real-life violence, like the storming of Wembley a couple of years ago. A shocking event in which stewards were threatened with knives and a woman was S8. And if you don't know what SA stands for, go look it up. I'm not going to say it out loud through threat that Bertrum might hear me and think that I'm actually asking him for a bit of SA. And then he'll come in here and... Anyway, we don't have to go into that. But if you just go and look up English football or Scottish football for that liking, in the 70s and the 80s, you'll see many a story about horrendous bloodshed, wars on the streets, gang violence, and all of that other bollocks. That's not the kind of thing I want when I play video games. Now to think, you could have FIFA 2025 with a free downloadable content expansion called the Hillsborough Disaster. But instead of actually playing out the real-life events of said disaster, in which a lot of people lost their lives in a fatal crash during a football match at Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield, South Yorkshire. And for my American viewers, you probably don't know what Sheffield or South Yorkshire means. But let's just say it's somewhere in Britain. So instead of playing up the real-life events, you can come up with some madcap adventure in which a football hooligan finds a wizard outfit in another chest with another Zelda sound effect, and he dons this wizard outfit and he flies around the stadium collecting health power-ups and saving people from the crash, so it can be a kind of multiverse story. Alternate reality. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I was making this series of video games to explain why I don't like a particular set of video games, but this video is getting a bit too real for my liking. Oh well. So yes, not a sports fan. So yes, don't like these video games, not one bit, even if you came to me with a check for $1 million, well, maybe not $1 million, I would do anything for £1 million. I would lick the Pope's butt crack for £1 million. Maybe not £1 million, but the point I'm trying to make is, I don't like these games. They're based on a sport that I have absolutely no affection for. Frankly, I just have negative connotations for. I mean, you never hear about this kind of violence in regards to, I don't know, women's netball, or chess, or fencing. Though I'm sure someone's going to let me know down in the comments that there's some tragedy to do with someone getting assaulted by a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something at a chess match. But yes, never liked football, That's why I will not play the FIFA video games. Oh, and if you thought I was only going to spend this video talking about football violence in the UK, well, you are sadly mistaken, my American viewers. You have your own degenerates over there. All I have to say is the name Aaron Hernandez, and I'm sure you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yes, he played football. Or should I say soccer? Or was it American football? What the hell is the difference between football, soccer, and American football? Maybe someone can tell me that. Anyway, these are some of my rambling thoughts as to why I cannot stand the FIFA set of video games. If you enjoyed this little video of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. And please remember, dear viewers, it's all meant in good humor. So let's not have anyone taking this video too seriously now. I know at least one of you will.